Let me see that. It's got a realistic weight, too. Alright then.
My candy!
My weapon feels perfect too. Simulating it to this level, well done.
Oh wow, getting complimented by Biabi! I'll never forget this day! To make testing easier, I've added a progress marker for everyone. When it turns green, it means the background data collection is done.
And that's the sign we're done for the day, right?
Well then, let's begin the combat test. The first batch of test targets has been deployed, so it's rebels.
They talk less than actual rebels, which is good.
The second batch of test targets has been deployed.
It's ethereals!
Real or fake, evil must be slain. But public security too? Is this a training program for hero readers?
I've always wanted to see what they can do.
Weak spot located. A joint effort. Test target deployed.
The data has been collected, and that concludes the test. Thank you everyone for your
That was a solid combat simulation. Almost too real. The downside is...
I'd much rather slack off here than work overtime. Wait, that's not right. Even though my body's resting, my mind's been working overtime. This is cyber overtime. Mental exhaustion. Deputy Chief, what?
Karma. But we did finish sooner than expected. Was the data collection successful?
Everything went smoothly. To avoid delaying everyone's work, we accelerated the back-end data
I didn't realize that was possible. It wasn't listed in the technical manual. Good job, everyone. Do you still want a group photo? Since we're done early, I can arrange that for you.
Group photo? What?
Didn't you say...
Oh, yeah, I did say that. But I know Section 6 is...
Huh? We're heading straight back.
We'll have the meals packed up and delivered to you. I'll bring up the logout menu now. Please hit confirm when you're ready.
Thanks. We'll log out.
You have now...
It's just like
Please stop reading my mind, Deputy Chief. This is really starting to scare.
You're scared of an...
No, I'm scared of how many times your mommy has seen right through my leave requests.
My mommy? I've only got a sister.
Let's share our findings on the investigation. Chief, have you got...
Nothing. No matter how much I wave my sword around, nobody's coming to take a group photo or a selfie.
I couldn't find anyone either. Feels like I'd be hiding until my tummy... Uh-huh. Why? I've been running around investigating all day. What?
So, Kaku, do you really need to bug the Deputy Chief with stuff like this? Want to hear my theory?
Go on.
New Eridu? Everyone must have been evacuated from Lumina Square while we were running those combat tests. As carriers... Miss Tsukishiro? You hit me! Not even the Chief has done that before! Chief, put your hands down. That wasn't an in. Just because I was talking about the plot from a movie I watched last night doesn't mean you had to hit.
My apologies.
Huh? And you're asking me if it hurt? No. It.
Just as I thought. This empty square we're in, the lack of fans hounding our chief, instead of assuming thousands of people could be teleported.
Are you saying...
Yes, we're still in the virtual environment. For some...
I see.
Our brains?
Don't worry. Just in case, I can activate safety mode for everyone. I still remember...
I'm sorry for running my mouth earlier, Deputy Chief. From now on, I'll fully support you memorizing the manual. And I'll buy you the...
Okay, get me the latest shampoo from Carliche. All right, team. Let's head back to the HIA Club and try to find another way of logging out.
Safe mode.
All right, you're up. Sukaku, come here.
Okay, Nagi.
Sukaku, Asaba, what's wrong?
Whoa!
Oh, she's right. My body. It's like it's being
What? Chief,
I'm not. I had the urge to kill you about 5 minutes ago. Yanagi.
leave it to me, Miyabi. So this truly isn't the real world. Someone's tampered with things, preventing us from...
Hollow Special Operations Section 6. Heroes of New...
That logo, it's...
You're going to be trapped here.
Oh,
You're finally awake, Sukaku.
my head.
Looks like the pain feedback in the test system has been fully engaged. I'm sorry for being a bit...
It's okay, Nagi. My headache isn't because of you.
Seems like we're all in this.
A massive headache, then losing control.
Now we can be sure our failure to log out of the... While everyone was unconscious, the enemies...
That was brazen.
It's just speculation.
So waiting for rescue isn't a good idea. But if we act recklessly, we might fall into the enemy...
But can they really set a trap without...
This is a virtual world, and we're just data entities fully synced with our senses. Whoever can...
The enemy delivered a threat at the risk of exposing their identity. Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe.
What do you mean?
As long as we can't figure out what they're capable of, the enemy will seem like a god. They flex their power to scare us, leaving us wondering what they can do within the system. That's their plan. They want to restrict our movements and keep us in check.
How did you come to this conclusion?
Our enemy threatened to destroy our brains by eliminating our data entities. Their attempt to seize control of our bodies and attack our allies, but if they had truly seized full control of this system, they could have resorted to far more efficient methods. They could have simply destroyed our data, implanted a virus, ordered us to end ourselves, or even eradicated us along with this realm. But they didn't. So it's very possible they simply can't.
That's possible, but maybe they're just not as devious as you.
I'd say that's impossible, because they're up against us. They can't beat us in the real world, so they've gone to great lengths to trap us in the virtual world. We have the most promising Void Hunter in New Eridu, so if I were the enemy, I'd want to take us out quickly. The more they bluff, the more it proves there's still something we can do.
You're the most cautious person I know. I've never seen you take action based just on speculation.
I think I'm the most cautious person you've ever met, too. What you've just heard are speculations from the most cautious of people. But I'm not taking risks because I'm reckless.
It's been a while since you spoke to Harumasa in such a serious tone, Yanagi. This reminds me of
Everyone,
Well, you've laid it all out, and I don't have any other idea.
like Harumasa said. This is all just speculation without any solid evidence. If we're wrong,
Aw, Nagi's tail is drooping. Oh wait! Nagi doesn't have a tail!
but I have faith in you.
Thank you, everyone. As for what we should do, I'm sure you all remember in the previous combat test.
Yeah, they said they'd already gotten the data.
Exactly. And do you remember once all test monsters are defeated, the
Got it. So we need to go back.
This is the best approach given the situation. They have partial control over the system and will stop at nothing to eliminate us. We're just ordinary officers, while our enemy has far more resources and room.
Are you worried, Nagi?
No. Are you hearing this, you shady coward? You're messing with the elites of New Eridu.
Why did it change places?
It seems the enemy has access permissions to allow them to change the stage environment. There's a test target right up ahead.
Huh. Still bouncing around. Did I miss?
The feel of the strike is fine.
The enemy is tampering with monster data in the background. Resistance is futile. Everyone, watch out! These monsters are cheating. We're at a disadvantage in a drawn-out battle. Let's go after the target first. Perfect coordination. Weak spot located.
Nagi, I'm here! Nagi, I see it! Hey, stop right there!
even myself.
Yes, I'm enjoying the fight too.
What is leading the fight like this? It must be one of the missing test monsters. Found you. Huh? This old trick? Chief Miyabi, now! There's no hiding instinct. You know how to leave this virtual space. Talk.
You're never leaving.
We're back in the HIA room again!
Whew, I'm exhausted.
Nagi, you did it!
That's the deputy chief for you.
Well done.
Do you remember the key phrase?
Yeah, it was that cool one. To feast on the city's delights.
No, Sokaku. I don't think that was the phrase. It was more like, to shine the light of justice.
That's just the version you wanted, Chief. The correct phrase was...
It's rare for a Saba to remember such details, especially at work.
Wait, so you guys conveniently forgot because you were embarrassed to recite it? Oh, fine, I'll do it. But don't stare at me. It'll make it even... to protect... Huh? Why isn't the stage activated? Did I mess up the words, Inna?
What?
Why are you all staring at me, Enna? And why are you all so tall, Enna? Wait. What?
Saba?
What's going on? Is this some kind of prank, Enna? Of course I'm me. What?
Harumasa.
Hold on. But why? Where's my body? Is this... I mean, sure, my old body wasn't perfect, but this... These stubby arms and this clumsy body...
Aw, cheer up, Harumasa. You're...
Now's really not the time for that, and
It's that person.
The know-it-all intel officer. Dragging just as planned. My strategy worked. The enemy made thanks to your foolishness. Those battles gave me all the data I needed to take over this system. And soon, your teammate's data model is complete. I've made some small optimizations to it. Soon, he'll be... Didn't I tell? That archer was the first. Next is the kid, and then the pride of the Hoshimi family. And you, the know-it-all intelligence officer. I want you to watch as your teammates, under your leadership...
Sukaku?
Don't listen to that ugly loser nut. I don't really understand what I was talking about. But I do...
Hey! Is that why you smashed me through the TV screen, Sokaku?
I told you, I'm slowly seizing control of this system. Soon, I will be the god of this world. If I want...
I get it now.
Too bad.
That means you're admitting it yourself. You haven't taken over this system, and it's reassuring to see the rules in the technical manual still apply. If we kill all the test monsters, it will trigger the end of the test. You've provided me with very useful information.
You think you're so clever. If that's your conclusion, then you're even Let's see if you're still smiling the next. Hey, you sneaky little creep! Don't run, Nina!
Where are the others?
Darn it! The path's blocked.
Should we go around, Dinah?
Blocked
Stay
again!
calm, look around.
It's a dead ender!
The wall on the left doesn't seem very sturdy. Looks like we can break through it.
Awesome, Enna!
I get the feeling it's trying to lure us in.
At this point, the only option is to catch up and take it down as fast as possible. Good. Yep. Weak spot located. Waste of time. Good surrender.
Deputy Chief, there's another wall here that can be broken.
Great. Let's take the shortcut as well.
Get out of the way, Emma! Don't block the path!
Let's make this quick. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay. Watch your six. Resistance is futile. I think I heard something.
Tsukishiro, that's...
Sukaku, Miyabi! Oh no, there's nowhere to go!
Nagi said we can't let the chief's data get stolen so quickly. Leave this to me.
Sokaku is giving it her all, but even so, it won't be enough. Hey, Tsukishiro? Oh, no, and no, and then.
Nagi!
Yanagi! Forget about me! Get out of there!
I told you your assistant.
Really? You hurting people like this? The special monster we're looking for must be...
Damn it! Tsukishiro, you...
Stage.
I knew trusting you was the right...
I don't like just sitting here watching while...
Deputy Chief, now's a good time to act badass, right? Maybe drop a cool line like...
Technically, I am an office worker, and you've done a great job as a bangbu, Harumasa. Huh?
You! Curse you! A mere intelligence
You again? Seeing us destroy 2 of the test monsters meant you finally had to act?
Arrogant as always, intelligence officer. Are you sure your teammate...
I have faith in them. You know nothing.
You don't need your teammates to teach you how to act cool. You're pretty good at throwing out those cheesy comic book cool...
I'm just stating the facts. You've tried manipulating the data, the terrain, the system, and you still can't beat us. I think knowing when to give up...
Yeah, I agree with you on this one. Sometimes it...
Oh? It's been a while since I met such a reasonable villain. I might try and get you some special treatment as a prisoner. Maybe a pork cutlet that Tsukaku hasn't already nibbled at?
If it weren't for your interference, I'd have already dealt with those 3. So I've decided to stop wasting time on you and focus...
Hold on.
Get out of my world! Stay...
Wait! Wait!
Miss Tsukishiro. Mitsukishiro! You're...
Miss Tsukishiro,
I have an idea that might be...
what's that in your hand? Oh, a new Eridu Guardian badge?
That's not important.
This is... Wait, do you intend to log into the system wearing this?
It's the missing authentication information, isn't it?
Yes, but it's too risky. Once you log in, you won't be able to activate safe...
There's something I'd like...
What is it?
Are the core system rules still in effect? I'm talking about the content in this user guide. This system creates an immersive virtual realm synced with the user's senses. According to the specialists, the...
Of course! These are the...
Great. Then I'm going into the system. My...
No, that's just what I'm saying out loud. But since you've made up your mind, I pray to the founders of Eridu...
Thank you. This is like something out of a nightmare.
So this is what nightmares...
Wait, Chief, you've never had one?
No, never.
Miyabi, there's no time! Please listen!
There's no need. Have you all...
Yes,
Miyabi's combat data collection progress. You've got a plan to take them down.
I do, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collection Then I'll leave it to you. Miyabi's combat data collection progress. Data collection complete.
To protect the city, I, Tsukishiro Yanagi, become light. Sorry, everyone. I got here too late. Leave the rest to me.
The bad guys are here!
It doesn't matter how many humans show up. What's your take?
Impressive, Deputy Chief. You're not gonna turn into a bang blue penguin.
Resistance is futile.
If only I had a bamboo-sized sword. I'd like to join the fight too, and
Don't worry, Chief. Leave it to me.
She's coming!
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Nagi! Hina! The thing is going to make her move!
single mistake!
My right hand.
Yabi?
My right hand. I sprained it earlier, stopping the blade.
It was back then.
It'll lead to subtle changes in my movements. You've always looked after me, after all of us. You're the only one in this world who can capture it.
Thank you, Chief.
Impossible!
Checkmate.
How'd you manage to dodge? Damn it! And you're going down with me!
You can go alone.
We're back! Nagi, you did it!
I can finally clock out.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Everyone's been light for so long. It's time to go back to being human.
Nagi,
Your hands are
you're finally awake, Nagi! I was so scared.
I see. I'll steer clear of that power in the virtual world.
I told you the deputy chief would be all right. How do you feel? Sore all over? Maybe now you can relate to how I feel when I want to take a...
I'm glad you're safe and sound too, Asaba. However,
A deputy chief! First you slap me physically and now you hit me with words?
Thanks to you. We're back in the real world, Yanagi. Once you're back on your feet, will you help me?
now's really not the time for this, Chief. And what's with the will all of a sudden?
In large families like the Hoshimi family, such things must be sorted early.
Oh, I'm totally overjoyed to witness...
So, the virus was implanted in us by the enemy through that back...
Virus isn't exactly accurate. It's a set of identification codes that aren't inherently dangerous and don't actively, but when read, it becomes a virus. It opens up a back door, allowing the attacker to hack into the system. Or at least,
But, deputy chief, how...
looking back, the only distinction between my actions and everyone else was I didn't interact with any fans before the to ensure all the citizens who trust hand feel at ease. The higher-ups have consistently encouraged officers to treat the fans as kindly as possible. It's only natural everyone wears the gifts sent by the...
So that pretty badge was actually something harmful. Oh,
Don't worry. I've already asked reliable colleagues to follow up.
Could it be an insider within the HIA?
I did have my doubts, but then I thought if an insider wanted to tamper with it, the most suspicious person, naturally...
Oh, section...
Now isn't the time for internal jokes. Chief, you understand what I'm...
Null face. We're just one step away from taking down their leader.
Nullface once hacked into the HIA system and potentially gained access to internal intelligence. Furthermore, conducting electronic warfare through hacker groups has always been Nullface's...
Hacker groups. So in other words, the remnants of Nullface.
This is their last stand, to efficiently organize their attack against us.
huh. They can't beat us in the real Hollows, so they cheat in the game world? These worst.
Rather conveniently, the intelligence from our partner department has just arrived.
Kevin? Huh? Doesn't seem related, does it? Then how much longer are you going to keep filming it? Point the camera at me,
Citizens, I am currently at the southern edge of the From here, we can see a small part of our bustling new Eridu urban area. The municipal election is about to begin. In response to the increase in foot traffic, public security has announced it will implement round-the-clock security patrols. Citizens are urged to cooperate fully if they encounter office. Speaking of officers, the first person we interviewed for today's special cover, he's none other than our old friend, the hero who cracked the Vision Corps. Being one of the leading candidates for the commander of Janus Quarter, he...
Hey! Who are you? How'd you get in here? This is a...
What? Kevin, didn't you get...
Is this a construction site? I just picked a spot that wasn't busy and had a good view.
Why, you little...
Right.
Hey, wait, let me finish. Citizens, don't change the channel. We'll be right back with the...
That's the guy! He's one of the masterminds behind the Vision scandal. He's Sarah's partner, her protect... I'm just a puppet, forced into the limelight. They're the ring... You have to believe me!
Phew! Made it. Why is traffic in the city always so slow? Maybe because the speed limit in the city is half what it is in the outer ring? Don't tell me you've just been speeding this whole time, Nicole. What? Darn it. I have been going to the outer ring a lot lately. A good thing they can't give me a ticket because I always take my license. That's way worse than speeding. Don't bring the traffic officers to our place. Relax. I double-checked. No one's tailing me. It's just, you all heard what Perlman said over the phone. There seems to be more to the Vision. I'm here to take you to the outer ring.
Huh? If he's so important, then why not just bring...
I wanted to, But it's election season right now, and security checks if the enemies are out in the open.
You mean...
Exactly. The main roads are filled with PubSec checkpoints armed to the bang-boo ears. If anything goes wrong and we need to use...
You only come to us when it's dangerous.
Master, if Perlman's claims are true, he may possess information about the unknown species in the monument at the
That's true. The Cunning Hares, Bellabog Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, and the Sons of Caledon.
It's time we see this through.
Excellent. Seeing it through is the pro move. I'll contact someone who can get us out of the... Oh, by the way, can we use your car? If my car gets stopped, my license application is...
You're driving without a license?
New Eridu is a city of miracles. The only sanctuary that can protect people. That's what the leader of the survivor group I was with, thankfully, we eventually made it here. Just from that point on, I was determined to do everything possible to keep... And that's why I'm running. If I'm elected commander of the Janus Quarter, I vow to oppose group, just like my leader used to tell me. Be a hero.
Didn't you...
Sarah.
You don't look so pleased. Isn't being appointed the chief commander something...
Cut the sarcasm.
I'm being
Vision Corporation is done for. Hand has what's in the monument. Nullface's attack failed. And don't even get me started on the idiots who couldn't take over the outer ring, or those worth... The plan can't proceed without the sacrifice sample. You want me to butt heads with the Void Hunter from Section 6? Or am I supposed to be the honest and noble commander now?
A plan is just a tool to reach a goal, not the goal itself. True believers know how to adjust or create new plans according to the circumstance.
Let me make this clear. We're equals.
Don't get all worked up. I'm here to help.
What? The Hoshimis have a family secret like this.
White Noise went to great lengths to obtain this information.
White Noise? That loser who lost a faith in during the Red Fang Gang case? That guy's even worse than Nullface.
The real deal is on the job this time, not some overconfident underling. Besides, and this plan requires assistance from...
I'll contact you once I'm done with this damned...
Very well. That leader of yours? The hero who led you to New...
The night before we reached the city, he became corrupted and was abandoned by the very survivors he'd been protecting.
Well, so basically, despite being the so-called CEO of Vision Corporation, I'm really just a puppet. Sarah's the one orchestrating, and the only reason she dares pull all these risky moves. They never let me be part of the planning process. They just told me what to do after everything's decided. They even...
Do you have any concrete proof?
I do! I really do! I've been keeping an eye out when I realized their plans were getting dangerous. I may be the CEO. I kept hard copies of every proposal and email related to the old Metro project that Sarah worked on. I put them together while they made me eat in the staff cafeteria. I hid those copies among various construction documents. If we can find them, we'll have evidence of her communications with...
Really? With proof like...
Right.
What? You know that company with more bears than humans and more machines than bears? Since you know them, maybe they could help us find...
I see. Didn't think you had that up your sleeve. Seems being...
Nicole, sounds like the chubby potato was telling the truth. Oh, what do we do next?
And with the elections happening, public security is everywhere in the city. We can't tell who might be connected to the bad guy. Don't worry. Unlike this potato here, I, Nicole, am CEO of the Everplay Jungle Chess. Hare eats mouse, wolf eats hare, tiger eats wolf, elephant eats tiger, and mouse eats... My point is, there's always a bigger fish. A wise hare uses the tiger to eat the wolf. So if we want to take down the tiger, we...
An elephant. But only a handful of organizations in New Eridu have influence equal to public security. The Defense Force?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm bringing...
Right on time. Thank you for riding our spec...
Wow! Is this the outer ring? It's amazing! The sky is spinning.
You're just car sick, Sukaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit. Asaba.
Just need a minute.
Arranging a secret meetup in the outer ring on such an important day. You better have worthwhile intel.
Is everything okay, Mia? Chubby Potato's laughing 1 minute.
Interrogations by the Defense Force have similar effects, but they usually use tools. Achieving this with words alone. These officers are very talented. Ooh, you're done already?
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important. How did the interrogation go? I wasn't lying, was I? There's more to the vision.
You were accusing Officer Bringer of a criminal offense, but the witness's info...
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss Class Rep. But your fancy talk isn't helping us decide what to do next.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either, but I have full faith in her judgment.
Are you smirking? Did you just give me an I won look?
Not at all. I was just a...
Bet you didn't have very many friends in school?
Deputy Chief totally strikes me as the teacher.
Stop.
Oh, are you into the star student type?
I'm asking you to not move any 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intentionally positioning yourselves to surround us since the If you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you. Do not...
Oh my, very perceptive. Guess it's no coincidence our metal friend has his hand on the holster?
I'll take my hand off my holster when Miss Star Student lets go of her retractable blade's handle.
What?
As I said, we need to look further into the vision case. In addition to...
You want to?
Seeing you here was unexpected, independent
I knew you were too skilled for the independent investigation team. You've got a side hustle that keeps you sharp, huh? Or maybe...
Hold on.
According to Perlman's statements, a proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Plus, Public Security's airship incident and the Outer Ring. If I recall correctly, our independent investigation team lead also made an appearance at the Outer Ring's important traditional competition. Coincidence?
It is just a coincidence. They're just a...
Chill out! It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go. We never bully anyone.
This is a crucial time for New Eridu, with leaders of all key sectors gathered together.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit.
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory, and the full story could be any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated.
But they're really not a threat or harmful.
Eradicate all evil. We decide for ourselves what evil is. Even if they're not an evil person. If you want Section 6's support, please cooperate.
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake. We actually don't need your help.
Nicole, I'm not the same...
You're way cuter, back proxy. I'm sorry. We might not be able to hold them off for long.
Get down! Whoa! Gunfire? This pattern. Suppressive marching fire. They're surrounding...
Nicole! Did you set this up? Are you... Hey! I was gonna ask you the same thing! Don't tell me someone else is after us!
Piper, start the truck! Now...
Wait! You're not...
around so many times, but they're still hot on our heels. Oh my god, let's go!
Huh? Focus on the road. I'll deal with them.
Whoa! Dude, you're trying way too hard!
Billy! Keep it steady! You're singing class off!
They're changing formation.
Where's Nicole's backup?
Boxing me in.
I've got you now!
Eat my dust.
Hyper, up ahead!
Take this!
What happened?
How'd it go? Did you...
Hello? Is anyone there? Still nothing. Can't believe the crash broke the implants. Nope.
I see.
Miss Hoshimi.
Nothing so far. I went after you alone after you drove off. My teammates might still be fighting the...
I see. Miss Hoshimi, could you...
No. I had to get past 11 motorcycles, 4 cars, and 5 soldiers just to catch up. It's pure luck I found you in the hollow. It'll be hard to catch you if you escape again. The Hoshimi...
Shouldn't that be twice? Anyway, I promise I won't run off. Besides, there's nowhere to run to.
In that case, let's sit down. The Hollow Survival Guide says it's best to wait in a safe corner for rescue.
Are you sure this is the right move?
You mean being stuck in the Hollow on election day? Knowing there's a dangerous case out there, while my team fights and I just sit here? No, I don't think this is the right move, but there's nothing else I can do. So I'm undergoing the training called...
I see. Since you also don't want to just wait around, how about we work together? I'm indeed an experienced proxy. Given my expertise, I'm confident I can find us a way out. However, you have the combat prowess, and I have the skills to find the exit. Let's put aside the whole arrest thing for now, and get out of here together. What do you say?
Didn't you say your important gadget is broken?
Well, have you heard of the maze-solving algorithm? In simple terms, if we ignore the dangers in the Hollow and just consider it's finding a path through a maze has been a well-studied math problem since the old civilization. With enough basic data, even the most complicated maze can be solved.
Enough basic data?
Exactly. The most common task for HIA investigators traversing the Hollows is to set up devices to gather Hollow observation data. The observation data is essential for exploring the Hollows, and is used to make...
So proxies can find an exit in the Hollow using observation data?
A trained proxy is able to do so. Or rather, that should be a proxy's bread and butter. Not many people really care about it these days. After all, a carrot or high-spec computer can calculate it for them. Anyway, there is a way out. If you could help me find an observation data pile.
Understood.
A wise decision. So, could you please let go of my head now? The spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit. Moving through the hollow in my physical body is so uncomfortable.
Leave any fighting to me. You just go at your own pace.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. We can determine the way forward once we extract the data from it. Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data. Thanks to you, Miss Hoshimi, we haven't had any trouble along the way. But something just doesn't feel right. The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
Miss Hoshimi, is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door. Leave it to me.
Fine. There are enemies ahead. I'll take care of it. You can just hide for now.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. Collecting the data will take some time.
Understood. You focus on processing the data. Leave the rest to me.
I'll open the diffuser. We'll be safe below it.
It's over.
We have control authorization now. We can stop the ether current.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out.
Amazing.
How's it looking?
I've already got some usable exit routes. The nearest one is... What's wrong? What's happening?
Tailless is trying to break free.
Sushimi! What should I do? We seal it with the scabbard? Miyabi!
Hold it steady! Almost there!
Is it sealed?
This is the third time you've asked.
Sorry. It's just that we've gone through something straight out of an action movie.
I'm fine.
But your hair's all singed and curling from...
That's the Hoshimi family's knack. You don't need to worry about me. I've been through
Miss Hoshimi.
What?
Sorry, I lied.
That's not funny. And
Alright, I just...
Where?
Sorry, I lied again. See? You fell for it twice in just a few seconds.
You keep mocking me. What do you have to say to me?
The Hoshimi family never makes the same mistake thrice. But you just did.
When my katana was out of control, you rushed into the fox. You already figured out where the exit is. You could have left me behind.
Because I'm your proxy. Even if we're just temporary partners.
This is a Hoshimi family heirloom, wielded by generations to eradicate evil. It's never misbehaved once since my father made the scabbard for me. Not even deep within Hollow Zero's core. I don't know why it went out of control. Maybe there was some external... Besides, he's likely busy socializing with the mayor today, secretly swapping wine for juice.
Can I please take a look at...
Apart from being a
No, but I noticed some electrical components on your scabbard. The core functions in my ocular implants are down, but I can still interact with electronics to an extent. Perhaps there's a clue on the scabbard.
If it's just the scabbard...
The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar. Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data. Is it meant to trap something inside the scabbard?
So, do you have a way to fix it?
I'll need to borrow the data pile's computing power again. There's a shortcut up ahead. Let's go. A defense mechanism. Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay, be careful.
Strange. The defense mechanism is still running. Sub-control units A and B aren't responding. We'll have to find them. Miss Hoshimi, there are 2 control terminals inside. Could you look for them?
Okay, I'll go take a look.
Evade.
We've got enemies approaching. Be careful, Miss Hoshimi. Miss Hoshimi, I have a theory about your blade. Its internal data structure resembles a maze-solving algorithm. You might be able to use hollow observation data to optimize it. And anyway, let's find the remaining observation data first. All right.
Is this the device we're looking
Sub-control unit A
for?
is dealt with. Got one more to go. It should be nearby. Control permissions have been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now.
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We'll use the information in the data pile to optimize the internal system. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
All right. That doesn't conflict with our final objective. Thank you.
Seems trouble's caught up with us again. The last observation data
Not a
pile should be
problem with
nearby.
me here.
Once we find it, I can try adjusting your blade.
I trust you,
The
Proxy.
last hollow observation data pile should be behind this door. I'll use it to adjust the scabbard first, and then I'll find a way out. Great. It's open. Don't worry, Miss Ushimi. I'll do my best. I didn't...
Okay. I'll leave it to you.
This should do it. Miyabi, take the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide. Weakling. My blade seems to be working as normal. You can come out now, Proxy. Proxy?
You're awake?
You're finally awake. I'm okay. Nekomata, there's some water inside the suit. Wise, you're finally awake. How are you feeling? Do your eyes still hurt?
My ocular implants are working again. I feel...
Welcome back to the real world. You made it out. If you'd stayed unconscious any longer, your sibling would have yeeted my butt into the hollow.
Welcome back, Master. I have calibrated your smart ocular implants via my first assistant, EOS. Approximately half an hour ago, the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi, pulled you out of the northwest side of the Outer Ring Hollow. Initial test results indicate that you were exposed to an extremely dangerous level of ether energy. Triggering after leaving the hollow, the rejection reaction caused further complications, with a brief cardiac arrest being the most severe. Thankfully, the Cunning Hares and Section 6 provided professional emergency resuscitation.
Okay. We just gave you some emergency care to pull you back from the brink. No need to get into the details. You better see a doctor for a more thorough...
Are you and Section 6 on good terms now, Nicole?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
As expected of the chief. Busting out of a hollow carrying someone affected by corruption.
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful. The only thing we know for
Hang on. What are you...
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first. During the fight, we ran into the bad guys were chasing after us, and we were chasing after Chief Miyabi. She went into a hollow, and we bumped into the cunning hares. It was a tough situation, so we joined forces to take down the mercenaries. Just when we were ready to head into the hollow to find you, Section 6 got a message from Miyabi saying we hurried over here and found you lying on the ground. And Miyabi...
You can skip that part.
What?
If you keep talking, I'll tell everyone how you performed the emergency medical care.
Ugh, fine. Long story short, this fox even agreed to hold off on arresting you until further investigation is complete. And she'd cooperate with you as an ally.
Hold on. What was...
We needed to pry some answers.
Perlman, the key witness in the Vision scandal, was in the same vehicle as you. After the crash, you got thrown into the hollow, and...
Wise, are you sure you don't need to rest a bit more? You've just suffered corruption injuries and traveled all the way back from the Outer Ring.
Agreed. Master must maintain adequate energy to operate inside the hollows. Resting to recover your physiological functions is recommended. Or perhaps a...
Don't worry. I'm much better now thanks to you and Fairy. We need to hurry and get Perlman back.
I get that, but your health is more important.
Master, after cross-referencing, a biosignal matching suspect Perlman's...
The Ballet Twins hollow! That reminds me. When the airship incident happened, we were attacked by some unknown militants.
Makes sense. This might sound cruel, but... why could... If their goal is to silence anyone involved with the Vision scandal...
Warning. Approaching the video...
Barry, this isn't the time for jokes. Wise does...
What?
Huh? Hang on a minute.
Warning.
What's happening? Our system is under attack again? How is that possible? We have...
Something's off. This is not a network attack.
Wise?
Good day. We're conducting security patrols on 6th Street during the election period. Please open up.
I'll handle the officers. You take care of Barry and try to keep it down.
Nothing unusual upstairs.
Hey, please be careful. That's a collector's...
What's inside this room?
It's our storage room, filled with personal items.
Could you please open it?
Is that really necessary? As you can see...
I get that, but this is just a standard procedure during election season. We hope you understand. If you won't open up, I've no choice but to do it myself.
Wait, hold on!
Please cooperate.
Hold it, huh?
We have new orders. More manpower is needed to increase our street patrols. The Special Response Team will take over 6th Street's inspection from here. Good work today, officers. The street patrol supervisor is expecting you. Be sure not to keep him waiting.
Okay, application approved. The security patrol for this area is now officially under our team. You can relax now.
Thank you, Chingy. Now, manager.
Before we get into that, can we...
As you know, manager, I have a good relationship with your AI assistant, Fairy. I just received a message from her. It said, 011010...
What's that binary code?
It's a set of standard information codes from the old civilization, and it translates to...
Worried that you might be in danger, Juyuan dragged me along and we rushed...
Thank you for looking out.
Save the thanks for after you've given me a proper explanation. I'm going to handle this by the book, and I won't bend the rules. Not even for you, manager.
Allow me to explain.
Huh?
It's been a while, Juyuan. It is I, Hoshimi Miyabi.
Allow me to sum this up. There's more to the vision case than meets the eye. The true villain slipped away, in shadows they hide. In the outer ring you fought with all your might. Key witness...
That's accurate.
And the managers, law-abiding by the book, are in fact seasoned proxies upon taking a...
Sorry, it's true. We're proxies. But I swear we've never done anything... Juyuan, what?
Truth be told, I had my doubts about the manager's identity. I mentioned it to Juyuan on the way here.
I didn't believe it. I was convinced the managers wouldn't deceive us, so too bad. I was wrong.
Juyuan, I'm so sorry. We really...
Enough! Let's focus on the main issue. You do realize you're leveling serious accusations against Bringer, and you don't have the key witness or any evidence. By protocol, I should bring you into the precinct and inform my superior, but the leader of Section 6, who's also one of the current Void Hunters, Hoshimi Miyabi, maybe I'm a fool who's easily deceived, but I trust Miyabi.
So,
I'm not going to escalate this to my superiors until the day's over. You have enough time to secure your evidence. In the...
Thank you, Julian.
Don't thank me just yet. If my investigation shows you're lying, like I said, I'm not proxies.
Ah, you're online, Proxy. Can you hear me?
Julian went back to the precinct to verify our intel. She asked Qingyi to stay and watch over the store.
We did accuse her direct boss and mentor of being the big bad guy, so it's understandable she'd be upset.
I may not know you or Officer Julian that well, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the...
We've been doing some self-ref...
I know Juyuan, and she's easy to persuade. All you need to do is look her in the eyes, take her by the hand, and tell her your thoughts gently.
Chief? Where'd you even learn that?
I learned it from Juyuan's mother. I've tried it, and it's very effective.
Guys, even though the HDD took a hit, thankfully Fairy still managed to... It's time to get back our key...
I'll handle it.
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead. Perhaps we can get info on Promen there. Careful, there's a
There's a
mechanism
lot of
nearby.
enemies nearby. Be careful.
There are mercenaries everywhere. This is more enemies than I expected.
Being this heavily guarded, it must mean Promen is nearby.
That's right! The bigger the slab of meat, the more onions you need!
The Pirate Twins layout is quite complicated.
Watch out for any ambushes ahead. Fighting so poorly. They really think we'd fall for that?
Let's give them a taste of some well-deserved punishment!
This should be the building's central area.
Will likely be heavily defended.
The enemy's attacks will be more intense.
They're not very tough, though, so they go down easy.
Not good.
Chief, are you hurt?
I'm trying to split more bullets than my previous record in under a minute.
Perfect coordination.
Set up an ambush here, too.
Perfect coordination.
Fine. Wise, the rendezvous point is just up ahead.
If there's nothing to do, we should practice
The spatial fissure is right over here. We need to find